So we left off. We just had another time hop. Huge time hop. And the hideaway is now on this airship, which... Look at the scale of this thing. No. Just wanna... It's huge. Now we're gonna go have a look.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid.
Now I am Sid.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Look at the view. Welcome back, Spammy.
Look, it's Sid.
I also have
Staying
been.
on this time.
This place is huge.
Clive. Is everything all right?
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, come.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent
I
against me.
will, but it'll already be here on my channel. Like you could,
Saved showed any interest in coming with us.
you should be able to watch my
Seems
VOD.
keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were
I've only
away?
just uploaded the prologue
None worth
to
mentioning.
YouTube.
Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
My last session was an emotional one. I cried a lot.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
This is the ruins of an airship that fell out of the sky. They're calling like all this stuff that is... All this stuff that's fallen. They're calling like the fallen. And they don't really have an explanation for it. And I'm wondering if it's... I mean, maybe we'll find an explanation eventually. I just wonder if it's tied to any of the other games. This wasn't built, it fell out of the sky. It's ruins. Oh, the music is so good, and the they've really cleverly like mixed music from other games into a new soundtrack. Like, oh, it's so nostalgic. If you play the other games, you'll hear it. So good. Is this gonna be like a hunt board? Ooh, maybe.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Who are you?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
New girl.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
History lesson?
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has
Okay.
endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp.
Whoa, it's
For which
spread
reason
heaps.
she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins.
Wow.
The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Who are you? Where did she come
Suppose it
from?
wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
They have this, hang on. If we open this up, the active time lore. Here we go. Then we find out who she is. A scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who led them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted her by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. Okay. She's a new character. She just sort of came out of nowhere after a time hop. We did a side mission, and I wonder if it'll come into play or not, but like we did a side mission and it revealed that Sid had a daughter. So I don't know if she's going to come into the picture or if that was just like a little bit of lore. Sorry, it's cold. Put the heater on. Yeah, there'll be a crossover for sure. I think Kat mentioned there was a advertisement for it. How did Clive get even better looking in his old age? He's not old, but in his older, there was another time hop. So for another 5 years, it was a third. In the beginning, he was what, 15? Then there was a 13-year time jump, and then there was a 5-year time jump. So he's like my age. Damn. After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, that's Titan, the Titan dominant, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of Mother Crystal. This old man's still alive? Yeah. Okay, Vivian. saw these photos and everyone was simping over his waist. It is a very simpable waist. He's like really big in the shoulders, and then he's just got like this little waist, and you just want to like look at the waist. I simp for Clive. He's so hot.
Does that one have blood on it?
Karen's still alive.
And what can I do for you?
Hello? Let's ask about the past 5 years.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kutka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice cried out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't do anything like that. Well, you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. Aww.
But you won't hear me complaining.
What about Gav? Is Gav alive?
The only drawback... Still...
Right.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I don't know, or I don't know if she's got a fake eye or if she's got that 2 different colored eyes. Are you telling me 5 years have passed and you didn't get any upgrades? What are these? Increases ability points earned in normal encounters. Increases XP by 15. What the? Increases limit break. Increases... Wait. 6% when taking damage. 3% when dealing damage. Combat, okay, that's like one of my, I think probably my only complaint about this game is that it's very easy. And now they're chucking in these accessories that makes it even easier again. It gives you at the beginning of the game, it gives you like 3 accessories that you can equip that automatically do things for you to make it easier again. I don't want to use them. Oh, there's a story focus mode and an advanced mode, and I went advanced. It's still very easy. I don't want to get these items because I feel like it's just going to make it even easier for me.
Finished, are you?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. Not buying them. I refuse.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
No, no farming. You don't need to. You haven't had to farm in a Final Fantasy for a long time. The way it was. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these 2 qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armorsmiths of the realm. However, there is a 3rd quality in mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell. It's strength. Whilst even the finest steel may be melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid climes, or turn to rust if not regularly and brightly oiled, mithril is once made eternally unchanging. You there.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Still kicking.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Did that say on gods and men?
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does
Mice and
lemon
men?
tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little.
Yeah, that thing
and
was
less.
so creepy.
I am sorry.
Please,
Like aliens.
don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What? There's one
The twins
downstairs.
seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
No, they can see the Moogle, but they can't understand
That
it.
we must.
I can, though.
Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good
Yeah, I'll be
day.
back soon. Should
Yeah,
get some rest while I can.
he lived then.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav.
Oh my god,
Otto left
Talia
it on
had
your
a
desk.
glow up too.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Dang! She looks way better now.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Okay, where's the blacksmith? I want to go see. Down here? Oh, right there.
Back, are ya? You've forgotten already? Because I haven't. Still. What do you want?
Who do you want? Ooh! We can turn... Yeah, we can make 11 bolt sword.
Should last you a good while.
Oh yeah. I don't know how much you can upgrade. I don't think it's worth up. I've wasted so much money crafting and reinforcing things, and then I'll just get an upgrade.
else?
Like something better comes. so quickly. Oh. Oh, this is ugly sword. I like the other one better.
Have you been to the toll?
One sec. My food's here. Oh, what the? Oh, it's Chip. It's huge. Ah. Don't try and correct my words. We say chips. Yeah. You're outnumbered, bitch. Get off my lawn.
New shipment's just arrived.
Oh, no. I still owe her for the hairpin I bought my wife.
Bloody American. That's true. Oh my god, Jill's in my room. Jill. What's this? Oh, stop. They kept it. It was created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. Look. Oh my god, I don't want to cry. Don't stop it right now. No, potato chips are potato chips. These are hot chips. Don't even, you guys, just cease. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. Played in a couple years then. Oh. Maybe sooner if Yoshi gets a say. I reckon it'll come out next year on PC. It's had a really good reception, so I think they'd be more inclined to bring more people in. I reckon it'll go to Game Pass, if anything, probably. I think 15 was on Game Pass for ages, wasn't it? It won't go to Epic over Game Pass. Probably. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Oh, you could definitely play it on PC.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that.
Oh.
This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Is it?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
You tell him.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Cheers,
To a world
bitches!
without mother crystals. To Sid.
No. I swear to God, 5 years have passed. He hasn't made a move on her yet. I'm gonna be very cross. Oh, Joshua.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
What about in the Empire?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Kiss her! Ah!
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I'm just eating my burger. I play one-handed. Oh, I'm terrible. You can do it. Not until Clive kisses Jill.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Don't make promises like that. Okay, hi. Fed. Mix, 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 mix. Sorry, I know that's probably annoying. All the chocolates at the bottom, I'm trying to mix it, you see? All the chocolate in the coffee. Ooh, it's a good one. And okay, now I can mix it like this. There we go. Does that sound better? Hey, Smart. No! It still dripped everywhere. Here I was thinking I beat it. Damn it. That was why I was mixing it with the straw and not the cup, because I was trying to prevent that from happening, and it still fucking happened. Bitch. Okay. Find the curse breakers.
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn?
What's these? By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. I don't know how to say it. Valisthea? Valisthea? Excuse me. Revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Oh. Eh?
I have the details here.
Wow. This bitch. I'ma kill this bitch. Yeah, that's my mum. She's a bitch. Is my chocobo still alive? Yeah, because it lost an eye, I remember in the beginning, but we haven't, I don't think we've seen it since. Oh, it's got a timeline too. Look. Wow. Look at all the connections grow as we go. This is the present day. This fucking creepy alien man is apparently Ultima. Look at it. So creepy. There's an otherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's head. He addressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousnesses. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. But he's like an alien, it's so weird. Okay, what's the situation?
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Sid's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1, I want to cycle through pivotal milestones. Oh look, this is like where we've been throughout the story. A cool feature. And then it goes all the way up to present day.
Very good.
That's cool.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. Madaban.
Alright, where am I going? Do they still have the little side quest board? I have to go around that way. Alright.
Comes to the old fisticuffs.
Do I go down? I've actually been doing the side quests. They've gotten... There's some, like, pretty... stereotypical ones, but there's also some good ones.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
What is
Obolus?
What's pitch?
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
What?
To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. So we shall go and get for that. Rising waters transformed a once fertile farmland into a noisome morass, rendering it nigh uninhabitable to all but leeches and lizards. There you are. I was worried she wasn't with me. You there?
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Pretty sure I didn't even get hit. And I used every ability.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
See how easy that was? Man. Easy. Too easy, Reenock. It's gotten, no, it is in the beginning, it's even more simple.
Come on.
Oh.
We need to find the others.
It's gotten more complicated as we've gone on, because now I've got like all these icon modes.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
And we're also only controlling one person, so...
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
I don't know why they bother cutting their brands off. Like, they're still going to be noticeable. They're still going to be seen as branded. They've got giant scars on their face instead.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Yeah.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Alright, where am I going? All the way back? Oh, not all the way back. Hi, Micah. Back to the hideaway. Hey, Yanni. Best to pronounce it right. Really? Micah's not really a name that gets used around. At least in my country. I've never met a Micah, but I know how to say it.
Finish with that law. Welcome back, Sid.
I like that name, actually.
Did you find me some wax?
Yes.
Find is one way of putting it.
Take it. Did you have a good day, Yanni?
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm in Australia.
Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Why are you spelling chocobo asses? It's like when someone says like, oh, it tastes like shit. You tried it? We don't have to be literal, Sin. 10%, 8%. Increase attack by 12. Oh, actually, I want to use that. Breath of Fire. It smells like buffalo sauce. Delicious. I actually don't like... Well, I only tried it once. I tried a buffalo sauce one time and I didn't like it. I would try it again. Maybe it was just a bad one. But, I don't know. Does buffalo sauce, is it always very, like, vinegary? Is it always like that? Because that's what this one tastes like. It was really like, yeah, vinegary. Oh, it is? Eh. I don't think I like it then. I'd give it another go. Because I like chicken.
Fucking Imperials.
Alright, we're going this way.
They heard Martha. They'll have the old rest to answer to.
Damn straight.
We're best off staying where we are.
What you sailing?
Anything catch your eye?
No, I don't know if I need to be buying everything so that new things appear, or if these guys just always have the same stuff.
Pretty well.
5 years. 5 years have passed and we've still got the same store.
Sorson's touch of hair on Martha's head. I'll kill them all myself.
I love how much they love her. She's a good lady. Come here, hornets. Two abilities, they just clear the whole fucking forest. You swim and you kill. I think they've made it quite linear in
up ahead.
In this way. Is that Martha? Martha.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Who are they?
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
What does this do? What is this? Wait, what's this? I don't know how to use it. Oh. I haven't used that ability yet. What the? That was pretty cool. If I did it after they died. Here, we'll try it again. What did I do? This one. Oh, I didn't do much damage though, did it? Oh yeah, watch this. This one's my favorite. Whoosh. That's my favorite attack. This game is very cinematically pleasing. Yes, yes. I just, yeah, I do wish it was a bit more challenging. Where's the other one? You're there. Come here. Wait, too far away. Come here. Come here. We got him in the end. Yeah, that's what Captain Erock was saying yesterday. He said that he thinks that it might be easier in the New Game Plus. But I don't like that you'd have to complete the game first. But it gives you an option when you start a new game. It says there's a story focused and an advanced mode, and I went the advanced mode. And it's still quite easy. The only time I'm struggling, and even struggling's like I've died maybe 2 times, but it was in boss fights. The boss fights are good. They're a bit more challenging. But
are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh, I'm obsessed. It's incredible, cheesy. It's so good. That, like I said, my only gripe so far is that it's very easy combat-wise. Everything else is like so good. It's everything I wished 15 was and I didn't get. Oh.
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Oh, we're fighting now.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Who are these guys?
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Oh, we got some
On
religious
these our
fanatics.
swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
He's angry.
This won't take long.
Fuck him up! See what I mean?
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Ten ads? Yeah, the ads. It is annoying. I wish I had more control over it. It's so off-putting when you're going into a channel for the first time and you get hit with like 8 ads. I've had up to 8 before.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I don't know, it's not looking very promising, Jill.
The abbot.
Oh.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you?
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, this is a very dark Final Fantasy. A very dark, like, mature one. So
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
sad.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Oh yeah, Clive's waist is the main star of this game. I want to wrap my limbs around that waist. Oh, I haven't been like attracted to a video game character in so long. But Clive, does something to me. It's okay, we don't have to take all of it off. No, I don't. His name's Clive. This game is so westernized. Don't tell me I have yellow fever. Have you heard the names in this game? Gav, Jill, Clive, Joshua. It's probably the most westernized Final Fantasy we've had. No! Oh! An Ahriman. That's what these are called. Ahriman. Ahriman? I think that's what they're called. Hello? Hi. Yeah! Wait, what? Oh my god, there is hunts in this. Fuck yeah. Oh, good. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeat these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear. Yes! I hope you're hard.
What do I say? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh, that dodge. Clean. What'd you put on me? What the hell? Ah! Get out of the ring! Oh shit! Oh shit, what happened? I actually died. I couldn't get out of the ring. Yes, we got a challenge. Wait, I want to go back there. Is it? Oh, sick. It's still marked. Good. Ooh, okay.
Try not to move.
I can get behind this. Wrong way. I was supposed to get out of that ring, I think. I mean, I know. I definitely should have got out of that ring of death. He's only a C rank. You remember in 15? There was the giant adamantoids?
Thank you, Founder.
Like, you had to spend, like, 2 days fighting to kill? There he is. You there. Let's do this again.
I saw that.
Yeah, the turtle. Wrong button. Ooh. See, I gotta get out of this. Get out. No, no. Fucking, I teleported to him instead of out. Idiot. I did the exact same thing. Live and let live.
They've killed my parent.
I meant that. No. Oh great, nailed it. Wow, what was that attack? Oh, no, he's casting Doom. Okay, so get away from him. There we go. Bit of damage. Oh, you can't dodge it though. Get out of the wing. There we go. Oh shit! Boom! Ah! Boom! Yes! As soon as I figured out not to stand in the ring of death, easy. Easy peasy.
You didn't see that coming.
Ah! Do you get it? He didn't see that coming. Ah! Oh, Clive made a funny. Ha ha ha.
That must be the bridge.
Do you know? Funny that I do the Titus laugh. It went over my head, but in the beginning of the game, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, holy shit, that is true. In the beginning of the game, he whistles for his chocobo, and it's the whistle that Titus teaches Yuna. And that went over my head, but that was an ode to 10. Scatter the remains.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve.
Yeah, burn those bitches.
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her
I'ma
actions.
kill that bitch so good.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening.
You tell them.
Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
For their swords, right, Mother? What's this symbol?
Try not to move.
I haven't seen this symbol before.
Oi! You...
What this?
You handy with that sword of yours?
No,
Course
just a
you are.
decoration.
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Anything for the
You heard me
chocobos.
right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back.
Noble
looking to
chocobos.
settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Maybe it'll be Ambrosia. My chocobo.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals.
It's gotta be her.
And don't worry. You'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
It's gotta be her.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Let's kill the scorpions.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Over there! It is her, right?
We got you cornered, Feathers.
She missing her eye?
You seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
You can try.
Right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, he's big. Oh, fuck. Where'd you come from? Oh. Good sound effect. Got him. It is you!
You're safe now.
It's her, look!
White Heart, I presume. You know her, boy.
Clive!
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
Aww.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Are you gonna give me a barding? Oh, this is so freaking wholesome. Crying over a chocobo? Eh. Oh, it's got an eye patch! Stop it. That's so cute!
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
Oh.
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Oh no. I don't want to laugh at that.
You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am.
How can you
Pay
not
me
see
no
the giant
mind.
scar on his face? Like,
Yeah.
there was something there
Let's go my way.
previously.
Good luck to the both of you.
Oh, it has an incredible story. It's really good.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Oh. Best. Chocobo unlocked. Let's go. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Oh. Weep woo. I'm on my chocobo! Oh look, Jill's on one too. Toggle's got his own legs. Oh! There's a bit of resistance on the trigger for when you pull the reins. That's cool. Oh, they're a bit hard to steer. Whee! Time to go. Back to the hideaway.
Where's Gav?
Gav! There he is.
But none of the Cursebreakers ever return.
Ah, Clive!
He lost an eye
Missed that
too.
Scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's
Look at the
head?
size of that crystal.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Oh shit.
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Which one we going for?
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
You have an uncle?
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, I reckon that might be a mark board. Otto's counter. Yeah, the hunt board. It's just like the one in 14.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Well, Side quests. Oh, the kids are playing with Torgal.
It's alright to touch him.
I don't know. You go first.
He's so patient with them. Look at him. Little cutie. Which way was it?
I hear there's trouble.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Martha's alright.
Let's see. There you are, Cooper. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this.
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
I'm the mightiest of all Moogles.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Let's have a look. I already did this one. It's great, it's really good. Hordes of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay them. How was your stream? What were you playing today? The Angel of Death. A trader coming by the way of Kier Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering. Though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their past, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Okay, Care Norvent. Ooh, Belphegor. Blairview, Zambreck. Let's do some hunting.
And how may I assist you today?
My collection. Oh, was I not? I think I wasn't on camera when you raided me last time. Can you see all my... This is my little nerd cave. Oh yeah, you're still playing Devil May Cry. Das exciting.
How may I help you today?
Yeah, look at it.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Thank you, though. My little collection.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. We get renowned, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to the cause. Ooh. I shall accept these
You
donations.
earned this. Here you are. Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid. Come again. I may have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Yes, please.
Quick look.
Oh,
Think
there's
you
none
can
on
help?
here. You've never played a Final Fantasy game? Oh, man. Honestly, like, this game is incredible and everything, but if you've never played a Final Fantasy, I feel like you need to play other Final Fantasies, then come and play this one so that you can get, like, the nostalgia as well. Like, the beautiful thing about Final Fantasy is that, like, each game is a standalone, unless it's got a, like, 2 tacked onto it, like 10-2 or 13-2 or whatever. It's a new story, it's a new world, it's a, you know, its own game. So you can sort of play anywhere. But this game, it just, like, the music, the items, the characters, it's very nostalgic. So I feel like that is probably one of the bigger reasons why it's doing so well as well. Do you know what I mean? But, I mean, ultimately it's up to you. Do you like RPGs? JRPGs? Like, big ones. The old Final Fantasy games from 10 backwards are all turn-based. And then after 10 it became more of like an action RPG with the hacking and the slashing and stuff. Yeah, 13 isn't turn-based, so 13's a good game. I liked it. I didn't like 13-2, but 13's a good game for what it is. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's a good game. I think if you have Game Pass, is 10 still on Game Pass? 10 is a masterpiece. It's my second favorite in all the Final Fantasy games. It's one of the best ones. So if you can still play that on Game Pass even, I definitely recommend it. I think the 10 remaster was on Game Pass. You should check that out because that's one to play.
It is goat's locks.
Yeah, check it out. See if 10-2 is still on the Game Pass. If it is, play that one. It's a masterpiece. Beautiful game. Yes, it's turn-based. It was the last turn-based game. Then they went more action with the combat and stuff.
Finish with that, logs.
Wait, can I not go anywhere right now? Can't go anywhere else. I think I have to do the... Yeah, I gotta do the main story at the moment. Okay. It's pretty big. It's like...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
This one, it's a bit more of a linear Final Fantasy.
Nose in
So
Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
I probably wouldn't call it like
He has
open
a knack
world.
for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What that?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
You want yours?
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Oh, whoa, see?
How far
Some
do
good
you
ones
think
on
the
there.
Lion's Reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
You should play 8 is one of my favorites as well. So my favorites are Final Fantasy VII, OG, Final Fantasy VII, then Final Fantasy X, then Final Fantasy VIII. So those are my top 3. Definitely play 10. I mean, if you don't mind going like back in time a bit, because 8 is a bit aged. 8 is a great game as well. But out of all of those, 10 is the best. I undisclosed. I think this is better than some Hollywood yes. Is that hard though, honestly? No, the story is really good. And the game itself is, this game is just a cinematic like masterpiece. It's so visually pleasing, and then the fact that it's a video game as well like adds that other level of immersion. Like we've got quick time events and stuff during big battles, which maybe you'll see if you still hang around. It's just gorgeous.
Which is why we should hurry.
This is my first time on a PS5 too.
Between here and Port Isolde.
I don't have a PS5. I'm borrowing it from a friend because I had to play this. And yeah, this is the first time I've played on a PS5, but it's beautiful. I'm good, how are you?
Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, night swaggy. I'm just here for the item. I don't want to fight you, chocobos. Thank you. Morning. That was me this morning. I was so tired this morning. Oh, Final Fantasy is known for its storytelling.
Farewell. You're finished.
Yeah, 15 was a disappointment to me. Other people loved it. I think people that are new to the series loved it. But I didn't know. Final Fantasy 15 was anticipated for so many years. Like, they took so many years to make it, and I remember they cancelled it, and then I think they scrapped it, and then they started anyway. So then when it finally came out, it just felt so rushed. To me, it felt so rushed, and I really didn't enjoy it that much. It looked really nice, like, it was a very pretty game, but it wasn't the greatest with the story. The super hot lady. Which one would that have been? The mechanic? I'm trying to remember who was in it. Oh yeah, show her tits out. I don't think many people would complain. Whoa, what's that? Hello?
Nice try.
Ooh. Yeah, she was. What the? Boom! Ooh. That was a spicy fight. Which way do I go? This way? Oh, I got a chocobo now! What am I doing? What am I doing? Ambrosia! Whee! Night night, Qua. Sleep well.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Oh, Black Shield.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
The gallows jig.
Welcome, stranger.
Eesh. Why is it always... It's just the same stuff.
There you are. You won't be disappointed. Keep to the roads now.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Up and at 'em.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Get yourself a cuppa.
What do you think?
It's west.
Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Dick.
That's a fair old scar you got there.
How'd you get it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe cut off my brand.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good
Eikon!
coin for information on the culprits.
It's so good. I'm loving it.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
I love it.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help
What
noticing
you want?
those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here.
I got a big
but your
fat crush on
presence puts us
Clive.
all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Oh, yeah.
These people live with a knife to their throats,
Sunny disposition.
in the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
We killed a
Are you
bitch.
all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the
We
Imperials
still gotta
deem
learn
them worth
Jill's
pursuing to the
story.
back of beyond.
I feel like that might be
But
coming
other than
soon.
Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Sid's daughter! I'm telling you, where is
Perhaps
she?
the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
I don't think we know how Jill came to be in Rosaria and how, like... Are you okay, girl? Because she's the Shiva dominant too, so dominants tend to be the leaders of their cities. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Wahoo! Oh, you can't go over that way.
That'll do, girl.
What do you mean? Oh, I can't ride her in town. My bad. How do I get back down?
This is no time to ride.
This is the time. This is the way. Right. Oh.
Good girl.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind, bullseye.
My mother's men.
Alright, how do I get off you? This one. This one.
Be safe.
You! Get over here! Get over here! Ramu! Kill these bitches.
You deserve a rest.
Get a nice little line up here. Then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Knock them up. Ooh. Oh shit. I have not looked at my ability tab in a long time. How many? Holy! I got over 3,000 points. My bad. My bad. Okay. I can unlock these. And then I'll save up and unlock my Ramu one. Okay, so this one would be to stagger. Oh. This one. Aerial blast. Actually, I'll swap these. Swap them around. That ability is called the pile drive. Sorry, I'm very inappropriate. Ramu is kinky. How did I end up on a bridge?
Blood, Clive.
What the hell? Did I just teleport?
Still wet.
Oh. Oh, Toggle mad.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Kill him.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Fuck yeah.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Say it again, bitch.
I'll show you a true reserve. Awaken wind!
Whoosh. Oh, look at it. That's so cool. Holy shit. Where are they? I can't. I can't see him. That's on my new ability. They're going around in the tornado, yeah. Boosh. Mortal blow. Say it again, yeah? I don't think they'll be speaking again anytime soon. Fucked them up. Bitches. Interrogate these nuts.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
Uh-oh.
They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Uh-oh.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh, shit.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Why do I feel like Jill knows something about this?
We should go.
I think she knows something about her mother that we don't.
Yes.
Hi,
We
Jacko!
can't leave from here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
They killed everybody.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
ambrosia.
What a mess.
Back to the stables, girl.
Hey, you.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road. Hush, no. You didn't hear
They tell us there's a curfew, then refuse us passage back to our homes.
How am I to sell them?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Been locked out.
Not here.
Can I ride my chickamare? There you go.
Good girl.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The
What is
nobles who
wrong
lived here
with
didn't
that?
stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Find the jealous bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your stall!
Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Unlikely.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Hello?
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Bandits?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Not.
No. Hitting you at 14? This is 16.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Oh, what's his face? It was Tyler and Wade? Is that his name?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Yeah.
So wait.
We can speak inside.
Sorry, I just killed like 10 of your men. Oh no, they're getting up. They're okay. Okay, they're fine. Moving on.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Did Tyler live?
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home.
True that.
That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
Oh, she had a baby?
As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
We have a brother.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
Yes.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Yes.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You're telling me that's...
We'll be fine.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
You have nothing.
It has been an honor.
Let's do this.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
That guy needs more armor.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black
Vengeance.
And so we shall.
Death and destruction. Ooh. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Come with me, Wade. Let us exact this vengeance
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
on these Black Shield scum.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Oh, you got a chocobo.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind, bullseye. Oh, what's this? Excuse me.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Let's fuck him up. Command.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha!
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Please.
Then come!
Please.
Die along with your flame! For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another one to fight a battle for them.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say.
Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm like, why aren't I attacking? I'm not even pushing the right button. Hi, Crones. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of a fight. Thank you for the raid. Easy. Hi, welcome in. Thank you. How are you? Oh shit.
A noble stand.
It's a dragoon.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Try it. Whoop. Oh shit. Do you know who I am? Oh.
We need to finish this.
Don't worry, I got this. Oh, fuck. Oh, what? Boom! Got him. Are you further than me? Are you before me? I don't want to spoil anything. So I don't want to be like, are you here? You know what I mean? Are you enjoying it as much as I am? Way further? Okay. Okay. Are you loving it? I showed him. dessert on. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, one sec. I'm just gonna get some water and go to the toilet. Be right back.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
That seemed a bit too easy,
We
no?
sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
We're gonna rebuild Rosaria.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
Hey!
And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained.
Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
'Tis a seal?
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Thanks,
I shall
pal.
wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh, what a homie. Thanks, pal. What is that red star in the sky? Is that a comet? I keep seeing it.
How accommodating.
Do you have a taxiderm? There's a taxiderm coel.
Not a chance.
Behemoth horns above the mantelpiece.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
Oh, I thought that was a visual bug. I was like...
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
Must be something he did when he was a kid.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell,
he's
that
crying.
thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
I can't with all these emotional reunions. Please.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
First the chocobo. Now the uncle.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
Jill knows something.
I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's Final Fantasy XIV music.
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
What is wrong with her? Little concerned, Jill. Is she gonna drop a bomb on us?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Obviously.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
You shut your mouth. Don't talk about my woman like that.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Kiss her! You fool.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Come on, man! I got blue balls.